righty, we are live. Oh, Taylor is all smiles. I love it. Good evening, everyone. As you are joining us today, we have a very, very, very special treat. We have a special guest reader with us today, and she's going to introduce herself in just a few minutes. But for the time being, I'm going to ask that you like, that you share, and that you follow us on not only Facebook, but we are now on YouTube too. Woo! Yes.
So whenever we're on YouTube, we could go look up you.
Okay, wait. You guys both spoke at the same time. So say that. Who's gonna? Go ahead, Taylor.
What's the name of it? I'm searching it up right now.
It's Young, Gifted, and Black Story Time on YouTube, and I will put it in comments for everyone. The same way it's on our Facebook page. Say that again.
How many subscribers do you guys have?
Well, right now we don't have many because we're fairly new on YouTube. But Carson, why don't you go ahead and tell the people to subscribe to our channel on YouTube?
Everybody subscribe on Young, Gifted, and Black Story Time.
Very good. I love that.
I'm watching myself right now.
You're watching us right now on YouTube?
And
Here we are.
If you want to be one of us to listen to the Black Story Time, just ask your parents.
That's right. Ask your parents and then have your parents reach out to me, and we will welcome you with open arms to join us on our panel of young, gifted, and Black children. This is a great time. I'm loving it. And as you're coming in, why don't you say hi to us? Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you're watching. Follow us, please. Okay, I was trying to wait to see if, there we go. Okay, I was trying to wait to see if we're gonna get any more panelists to show up, but I don't think we are today. Doesn't look like it, but that's fine.
Can my mommy be the guest reader next time?
Absolutely. We're definitely gonna get your mommy to be the guest reader.
Please.
And we're gonna get Taylor's mommy to be a guest reader.
Yay.
Everybody's mommies is gonna get a chance to read. Even
my
my
mommy
mommy's gonna come
thanks.
on. We're definitely gonna
My
get
mommy
you.
just thanks.
Huh?
My mommy said thank you, Mariah.
Oh, of course. All right, so we have our special guest with us tonight. Her name is Jasmine Gripper, and hello, Aaliyah. And she is going to introduce herself. She's going to tell you a little bit about what she does, and then she's going to read a book to us. Everybody's cool with that? Yes? Okay, here we go. Floor is yours.
All right. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Jasmine Gripper. I live in Albany, New York. So I'm a little bit further away from New York City. And I work in doing education advocacy. So I fight for kids and for schools. And the book I picked is Sophia Valdez, Future Prez. Have you all heard about this book before? I see. No? All right. I hope you're going to enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. I used to be a first grade teacher, but it's been a long time.
I'm smiling because my friend's watching me. Her name is Lorelai.
Give your friends a shout out. There you go. All right. Can y'all see the book? Too bright. Let's see.
Sort of, kind of. There.
Bam. Okay. Okay. So Sophia Valdez, future Prez. Sophia was a baby who got things done, helping her family before she turned 1. She and Abuelo went out every week to help elderly friends around Blue River Creek who couldn't get out and about on their own and with no place to gather were stuck home alone. Those are the community members stuck in their house. Raking the leaves, taking pets for a walk, or just dropping by for a treat and a talk. Sophia Valdez did as much as she could for her family and friends and whole neighborhood. A dreamer, a doer, a real life go-getter. Most people like good, but Sophia liked better. So she was always helping out in her community. Ooh, the words are sideways on this page. Each morning, Abuelo walked Sophie to class. They walked home again along Blue River Pass, making plans, munching cookies, Abuelo and girl, except for that Tuesday when Pup saw the squirrel. With a howl, Pup took off, racing all through the town, over, under, beneath, and around. Sophia scrambled to try to keep up with the hollering man and the bellowing Pup. He was getting away. All right. Up the squirrel ran to the top of a hill made of leftover junk for the local landfill. They reached the tip top of the mountain of trash, which jiggled and broke with an air-spattering crash. I'm imagining that smelled really, really bad. Down they all tumbled and hit with a thud on a moldy old pumpkin surrounded by mud. Yuck. Right, Taylor? That was disgusting. Ouch, cried Abuelo. He struggled to stand. A dangerous mess, he said, grasping her hand. The next day, Sophia walked to school solo, but it wasn't the same without her Abuelo. This is not right, declared young Sophia, who glared out Mount Trashmore and got an idea. What do you think her idea was? She got an idea. The very next morning at dawn, she planted a sign at the front of the lawn. She stood back and smiled, and Pup gave a bark. Get rid of Mount Trashmore. Let's build a new park. So her idea was to get rid of the trash and build a park. Each of her neighbors had something to say about benches and fountains and places to play. Meeting spots, gardens, a basket for bees, a rubber duck pond, and a kiosk for cheese. She drew every thought on her map of the park, which was perfectly perfect by a quarter till dark. So she's getting everybody's ideas about the park. Uh-oh, Sophia's thinking. She drifted to sleep in her soft, cozy bed. Then, bam! She woke up with a thought smack in her head. Her heart skipped a beat as she realized each one of her neighbors had said, "Let me know when it's done." They all thought Sophia could build it alone, but how could one girl do so much on her own? The weight of that thought made her tender heart ache as night thunder growled and she lay wide awake. Then dawn brought a storm and the gloomy sky wept, and the heartsick Sophia finally slept. How's a little girl going to build a park all by herself? What is she going to do? Let's see. Abuelo baked cookies. Then Sophie got up. He gave her a bag full and sneaked one to the pup. He blinked back a tear as he hugged his Sophia. For courage, he whispered. Te amo, mi vida. Sophia's knees wobbled. She felt weak inside. She looked at his ankle and quite nearly cried. Though she couldn't feel brave or courage at all, Sophia Valdez went to face City Hall. So City Hall is where laws get passed and things get done. This is Sophia getting ready to go into City Hall. That looks pretty scary to go in there all by yourself. Let's see what happens to Sophia at City Hall. The mayor's office sent her to room 401, the Blue River Creek Department of Fun, which sent her downstairs to room 302, the office of duck ponds and cool things to do. To the office of monkeys, the monkey, the Department of Cheese, the Division of Fountains and Meetings of Bees, then down to the basement, so musty and cramped, where all the town's papers were sorted and stamped. And that's when the clerk said what no one else said. You can't build a new park. You're only a kid. Uh-oh. Can Sophia build a new park if she's just a kid? Let's see. These words smacked Sophia deep down in her heart. Her plan was kibosh before it could start. I think, said Sophia, I think that law's wrong. But her second grade voice didn't sound very strong. The clerk said clearly, it cannot be done. Do you have any questions? Sophia said one. What's her question? If you were me, and if I was you, and he was your grandfather, what would you do? Well, said the clerk. Then she said nothing at all. She thought, and she thought. Then she went out. Then she sent out a call to every employee throughout City Hall. What's gonna happen? So everyone gathers to hear Sophia. The entire government of Blue River Creek crammed into the office to hear Sophia speak. But her words jumbled up and her cheeks turned bright red, and as a dozen emotions rushed into her head. Her heart beat so loudly she thought it would crack. The crowd leaned in closer. Sophia leaned back. Then her arms brushed the edge of the old cookie sack. She's carrying the cookies her grandfather gave her. And that was the moment when Sophia first knew being brave means doing the thing you must do. Though your heart cracks with fear, though you're just in grade 2. All right, so what's Sophia gonna do? It's a second grader talking to everybody at City Hall. She took a deep breath, looked the mayor in the eye, and though her knees wobbled, she held her head high. Sophia started talking. She spelled out her plan and why it all mattered and how it began. And once she got rolling, she had lots to say about meeting spots, monkeys, and places to play, and other ideas for things they could do to help the town elders and other folks too. She had thoughts on the library, thoughts on the zoo, and perhaps a way to combine the two. It's all her ideas on the, I apologize, the pictures. There you go. All right, the mayor cried, go start a petition. If the town wants a new park, we'll form a commission. And so young Sophia got right to work with some help from her family and her pup and the clerk. Let's build a park for everyone. Sign our petition. Sophia's trying to get a new park for her community. Now she had just 3 people. Now she has a crowd. Then others joined in, not all, but a few, like Miss Leela Greer and the kids in grade 2. So all her classmates joined. It says, scientists need parks. Sign our petition. We can do it. We heart parks. There were hearings and surveys and taxes to figure, then bulldozers, cranes, and big blue digger. They all built that park. That's how it got done. With the hard work of, by, and for everyone. But it began with the dream of one person, just one, who laced up her shoes and then led the way to help Blue River Creek get a new place to play. Now, every evening till long after dark, the town comes together at Citizens Park. They all hold this truth to be self-evident, that Sophia Valdez could grow up to be president. Until then, Sophia, that real-life go-getter, helps the Blue River Creek get better and better. And that's the park. That's it, y'all. Sophia, the future president, who helped her community get a park.
Yay! Did you guys like the book?
Yes.
Yes.
I give it 1,000,000,000 stars.
1,000,000,000 stars. What did you think, Taylor?
I'm gonna give it a
Infinity stars. What was your favorite part, Carson?
When she was speaking in front of the people, Mommy, and being brave.
What about you, Taylor?
I loved how she stand it up, and actually really worked hard to get the park, because that's really something that I would do.
Absolutely.
Maybe Taylor could be president one day.
Definitely not. I'm being a singer with my friend Lorelai. She's a great singer.
You're gonna be brave and be a singer. That's awesome.
Go ahead, singer. Carson, what are you gonna be when you grow up? Carson.
What you say?
I said, what are you gonna be when you grow up?
A YouTuber.
A
YouTuber. Interesting. You're practicing now.
I could definitely see you have the personality for it, Carson. You could get a bunch of subscribers.
Yeah, practicing. Trying to get a diamond play button with my own YouTube channel. I'm gonna name it Carson and Friends.
Carson and Friends. Okay.
No, Carson Plays.
Carson Plays. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you to our guest reader, Miss Jasmine Gripper, for spending the evening with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for reading with us.
Thank you for coming.
Would love to see you again.
Maybe I'll come on another time.
Yeah, when everyone else is on, when we get everybody else on the panel.
Do you come to this church?
Sometimes.
To do what?
To visit.
Jasmine used to dance at the church.
I just dance when I get home.
That you were a great dancer.
She was a great dancer.
That was a million years ago.
Name one thing that you do when you leave church.
One thing I do when I leave church, get food, because I'm always hungry.
Me too. Mama stops at Sonic to get some ice. Well, I'm just telling the truth. I can't tell the truth. My mommy's just faded. I'm sorry.
Kari, what are you gonna be when you grow up?
You gonna tell them?
Oh, okay.
Right. Say you gonna be a lawyer.
All right, Kari.
There you go. All right, guys. Let me see. It is 7:24. All right, here's your option. I can either get another book for us to read, or we can end early today and we will reconvene next week. What do you guys say?
End early. I'm so busy.
Oh, excuse me, Miss. I'm so busy. Clarky.
I want to be very smart, so read another book. Be smart, be smart, be smart.
I tell you what, next
Don't be lazy.
we have another special guest reader who will be joining us,
It's my mommy.
and we will have 2 books to read. Okay? Yes? Alrighty, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. Let's tell our viewers, our watchers, the people that are watching us, good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye, my friend.
Love
She's a
you,
really good
viewers.
singer.
Remember
You should go check her out. She's a
subscribe
really
to
good
Carson
singer.
and Friends
Bye.
channel, and also subscribe to Young Gifted and Black Story Time. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.
That's right. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and follow. And until next time, have a good night.
And my channel too.